in a strange way, very sad, and in a strange way also elated. I mean, there's always cheering for the predator, the hunter, finding his food, making his living, while at the same time, your heart does go out to the prey. And this calf is still, call it alive if you want, it's almost gone now. It'll be in the next few minutes, maybe seconds, and it'll be over for it. And this is what it's about. This is what primal survival is about. And the hunter, ever opportunistic. This is what these guys did. They had food. They've got a whole buffalo lying back there. The opportunity arrived. They took it. No hesitation, no doubt. Focus and flow, and that's how it goes. That's how you survive. That's how you become an apex predator like a lion. That's how you become a dominant male eventually for these 5 guys. Amongst all this drama and action, I've now got finally a look at all 5 males together, and what I can see, it looks like, look at this guy's walking right up to us here, Brian. Right here, he's next to us. I mean, he's feet away from us. In fact, he's sniffing the back of the car. He's touching the back of our vehicle at the moment. Brian, just sit nice and still. No concern there, but just sit still. There's a lion right next to us. I'm almost feeling a little bit speechless, and this is not a trait that is typical of me, if I may say so myself, but this has just been like last night. I mean, it feels like when you get out there and you do extraordinary things like we are doing right now, extraordinary things happen. Well, the calf is dead. And I'll be honest, at this stage, I think that's good news for everyone. What's this lion doing? Trying to have a look at this guy on the road. So he's just rolling around in the sand. Maybe he's settling down now, but unbelievable, full bellies. This is this guy. I mean, we can find a good name for him eventually, but I'm calling him Blondie just because he's got a bigger mane than the others. He's very blonde. Spotlight there. He's going off for a walk away. So we've got 3 left on the carcass. One has walked back behind us. It was amazing. It was most of you saw that, but he came so close to the vehicle that we couldn't actually show you, but he actually stopped right at the back corner and had a sniff at us. And this is something else that comes with being patient. Apart from the fact that we were sitting these lions for, I lost track of time, for the better part of 2 hours with not much happening, and then the next thing we were in the middle of a hunt and actually witnessed the hunt as it happened. And I mentioned this briefly during the chaos of the whole experience. But I know people that have worked in this area for 10, 15 years and have never seen a buffalo hunt. You have to be at the right place at the right time, and you have to be there. Can't come later or see it the next time. To experience and share it the way we just did, you have to be there as it happens. It's the only way to feel it. And patience does give you that. That's one thing these lions know. The hunter is always patient. They know patience. But I've seen this with Kunyuma the leopard as well. Because we approach this a bit differently, especially now that we have 2 vehicles and one can sit with something while the other one looks around. These guys just relax with you in a different way than the game drive vehicles that come and go. We're small, we're compact, just myself and Brian in the vehicle. In terms of the actual people, all you guys from around the world sitting with us. And they get a bit curious about us. It's because they see these guys are not bothering us, they're sitting nice and quiet, and they forget about us to an extent. Keep in mind the animals in this area, Sabi Sands here, Djuma and Aratuza, the area that we are in, are extremely habituated. Brian, this other guy's coming back. It's just a beautiful lion, and this guy in 2-3 years from now is going to be spectacular to see. He's lying right there next to Hayden's vehicle, feet away from his front wheel. The thing is just that spending time with him makes you part of their world, and vice versa. At this moment, these lions are very much a part of our world. You do sometimes get fights between these guys over food. Their blood is up. They've just been through a hunt. They've been through a herd of buffalo to catch this. And make no mistakes, these are big male lions. You don't become a big male lion by being meek and quiet around things. You become that by being confident and sure of yourself. And even within this group of 5 males, they will assert their own dominance, their own confidence to each other, with each other. When they're together, they're together. They are a coalition. They fight together. They hunt together. But in amongst themselves, they will constantly be tussling a little bit. I love that sound. Something happened. Oh yes, that other male walked a couple of inches away from us. But from what I can see from this group, it looks to me like 3 brothers and 2 cousins. And I don't know if we actually have specific information on these males. I don't think we do. But what I can see just from the size and even from the behavior to an extent is we've got the 2 males on the left and the one that walked past, virtually touching the back of our vehicle as it walked off. Those 3 look to me like brothers, and those are the 3 that we were sitting with. Again, they bonded. They'd be a little bit closer maybe. They were from the same litter. Then you've got the one on the right hand side here busy eating. He looks slightly younger to me. He's also got a scar on his eye. I'm curious to know what that story is behind that scar and also on the ears. He looks like he's had a slightly rougher life than the rest of them. a little bit younger. Maybe the play was a bit rough sometimes. And then this male sitting there next to Hayden's vehicle. I'm just going to get a bit of light in his face. He'd be slightly older. He's got a bigger mane. He's physically a bit bigger. He's a beautiful lion. He's one of the most beautiful males I've seen in quite some time. So I would venture to say that this coalition of 5 males would be from one pride, obviously, but 3 different mothers. The older male, the younger male, and the 3 middle ones, of which the 3rd one has walked off behind us. Sorry, I'm just listening to the Game Drive radio. Ephraim, and keep in mind, Ephraim has done this for a long time. I should actually ask him, 30, 40 years maybe. He knows the bush better than most people I've known in my life. And he was just telling the guys that it's unbelievable what he just saw. Right there, he says, right where they were feeding. They made another hunt. Wouldn't it be amazing to follow the story of these 5 lions? See where they go, what they do, their territorial battles, their takeovers, their life for the next 2 or 3 years. That would be an incredible experience to follow, to document, to share. Just imagine that. Sure.